Very good morning to one and all. Welcome to the lecture 6 of KOM. In the previous class we have learnt how to draw the cam profiles for both uniform velocity and simple harmonic motion, both for knife edge follower and also for roller follower. Now let us see how to draw the cam profile for flat faced follower in this class. Before that, let us take down the question. Once again, I have accepted the same question for you. Now let us go through the question and let us see. Watch the video how to draw the cam profile for flat faced follower. Now coming over to the question, here in the question it is given that a cam drives a flat reciprocating follower. That means so far we have seen how to draw the profile for knife edge follower and roller follower. Now in this question it is given which type of follower? Flat faced follower. That means you have to draw the cam profile for flat faced follower. Now the condition, first of all we have to know what is the condition. We have to check in what type of motion does the follower takes place. That means whether it is in uniform, moving with uniform velocity or simple harmonic motion. That is what we have got so far. One more motion is there which is nothing but uniform acceleration and retardation. We will see that later. Now let us go through the question. During first 120 degrees rotation of the cam, the follower moves outwards to a distance of 20 mm. That means for first rise period of 120 degrees, the follower moves at a distance of 20 mm. That means stroke of the follower S is given as 20 mm. Stroke of the follower is given as 20 mm. Which what type of motion? Rise period is given in simple harmonic motion. As this is given in simple harmonic motion, we have to draw the displacement diagram for simple harmonic motion. Suppose in the question, if it is given as uniform velocity, we have to draw the displacement diagram for uniform velocity. The follower dwells during 30 degrees of cam rotation. That means 120 degrees, for first 120 degrees rise period takes place and 30 degrees is the dwell period and remaining 120 degrees is return period. Even in return period also, the motion of the follower is described in simple harmonic motion. That means both rise and return takes place in simple harmonic motion, and for remaining dwell period is given as 90 degrees. Now it is asked to draw the cam profile for which type of follower? Flat faced follower. Its radius R is given as 25 mm. Here it doesn't represent. In the question, it doesn't ask what type of follower is to be drawn. That means either radial follower or offset follower. That means if nothing is asked in the question, in default we have to consider it as radial follower itself. That means the axis of the follower should pass through the axis of the cam. Now let us take down the data given in the question. Cam radius is given as 25 mm. 25 mm. Cam radius means nothing but, it is nothing but base circle radius of the cam, and here the rise and return strokes both takes place in which type of motion? Simple harmonic motion, and stroke of the follower is given as 20 mm. Here the difference is what type of follower is given? Flat faced follower. That means as the rise and return takes place in simple harmonic motion, before going to draw the cam profile, we have to draw the displacement diagram for the follower moving with simple harmonic motion. Now here stroke of the follower is given as 20 mm. Therefore, so as to draw the semicircle, we have to take half of the stroke. That means how much is the half of the stroke? 10 mm. That means with radius 10 mm, here stroke is given as 20 mm, half of the stroke is 10 mm. With radius 10 mm, draw the semicircle with radius 10 mm. That means total the diameter of the semicircle will be 20 mm, which is nothing but the stroke of the follower. Now let us divide this into equal number of parts. Generally we divide into 6 equal parts. That means each part is of 30 degrees. Let us name these points as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let us represent the, this is nothing but what? Ordinate represents displacement and abscissa represents motion of the cam. That means for one complete revolution, you have to take some scale. Like that. 5 degrees equals to 1 mm. That means for one complete revolution of cam, it takes how many degrees? It takes 360 degrees. That means if it is divided by 5,
72.
That means for entire 360 degrees is to be drawn at a length of 72 mm. As per the according to the scale, 5 degrees equals to 1 mm. That means from here draw a line of 72 mm, and from here for first 120 degrees of cam rotation is given as rise. That means 120 degrees divided by 5. ఎంత వస్తుంది మనకు? That means for first 24 mm you have to represent it as rise period for 120 degrees. Next, dwell period is given as 30 degrees. That means dwell period 30 by 5, that means 6 mm. Dwell 30 degrees. Next, 120 degrees, that means same 24 mm is to be taken as return. In third angle 120 degrees, and remaining 90 degrees ఎంతైతే మిగిలిందో అదంతా 90 degrees ఉంటుంది. ఇంతే ఇది one more dwell. That means here for one complete revolution 360 degrees is the angle made by the cam, that is divided into following strokes: rise, dwell, return and dwell. And according to the scale, 5 degrees equals to 1 mm. We have represented the rise period, dwell period, return and also once again dwell periods. Now let us see. That means already in the last class we have discussed the same. Once again I am recapitulating because those who didn't, once again I am recapitulating the same because those who didn't understand this concept, please try to understand. Please listen to the voice first, not look on the board. Don't look on the board. Concentrate on the audio instead of video. Just project all the points. 1, 2, 3. And also we forget to divide it into equal number of parts. Here semicircle is divided into 6 equal parts. Therefore we have to divide these points also into same equal number of parts for rise and return period. Let us represent these numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and this is 6th point. Just project all the points. Here also return period, once again divide it into 6 equal parts, but by giving numbering, start from 6. This is the 6th number. From here 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and this is the 0. Now let us join all the intersection points of the same numbers. 1 with 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5 and 6, 6. Similarly 6 with 5 with 5, 4, 3, and this is 0. I'll give the numbering like 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash, once again 6 dash, 5 dash, 4 dash, 3 dash, 2 dash, 1 dash, and this is the 0 point. And join all the points with free hand. This is what the displacement diagram for what type of motion? Simple harmonic motion. This is drawn because in the question the follower motion is given both in rise and return strokes in simple harmonic motion. Sometimes in the question, first rise period may be given as simple harmonic and return may be given in some other type of motion. That means whether either it may be uniform velocity or sometimes it may be uniform acceleration and retardation. That means we have to read the question carefully. Here in the question, entire both rise and return periods are given in motion of the follower is given in simple harmonic motion. That's why entire diagram is drawn for simple harmonic motion. Now let us see how to draw the cam profile for flat faced follower. Now what is the radius of cam given here? 25 mm is the radius of the cam given here. Therefore with radius 25 mm, first of all draw a circle. This is nothing but base circle. Here in the question, it doesn't ask what type of follower is to be drawn. That means either radial follower or offset follower. If nothing is asked in the question, that means we have to, in default, we have to consider the follower as radial follower. Now let us represent the flat faced follower. And from here stroke of the follower is given as 20 mm. That means the length of the follower from here to here should be of length 20 mm. This is what flat face follower. Up to now we have considered only the cam profile for knife edged follower and roller follower. This is different. This is flat faced follower. And from here, first let us represent the angles. Rise period is given as 120 degrees. From here, mark 120 degrees rise period. Next, dwell is given as 30 degrees. Once again, this return period is given as 120 degrees. Next, remaining dwell is given as 90 degrees. Let us mark all the periods 120, 30, 120 degrees and 90 degrees on the cam. And here rise period is divided into 6 equal parts. Therefore, this 120 degrees is also be divided into 6 equal parts. That means 120 degrees divided by 6 means each part should be of 20 degrees. That means for each 20 degrees, let us assume this point as 0. From here, for each 20 degrees, mark the points 1, 2, 3, 5, and this is the 6th point. As usual, dwell period, no equal parts is therefore let us leave the dwell period. And from once again, for return period divided into this is also 120 degrees. Therefore, each part should be of 20 degrees. Once again, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and this is 0. With radius 1, 1 dash. From displacement diagram, measure the radius. With radius 1, 1 dash, here 1 as center, and with radius 1, 1 dash, mark the points. Once again, with radius 2, 2 dash, 2 as center, second point. With radius 3, 3 dash, 3 as center. With radius 4, 4 dash, 4 as center. Once again, with radius 5, 5 dash, 5 as center. And radius 6, 6 dash, 6 as center. Mark all the points. Once again here also with radius, once again 6, 6 dash, 6 as center. Here I am not having space, just 5 dash, 4 dash with its corresponding radius. What you have done in the previous followers ఎలా చేశాము అదే విధంగానే points mark చేయండి. But here only the difference is after marking the points, just you have to draw the flat faces. Now, from each and every point, 1 dash, 2 dash and 3 dash, you have to draw the perpendicular lines which represents the flat face follower, because the follower is of flat face. Therefore, we have to represent, as you observe here, the flat face is perpendicular to this axis. Perpendicular in the sense, what should be the angle? 90 degrees. That means with your protractor, for each and every line from this point, mark 90 degrees. Just mark 90 degrees from each and every point. 1 dash. Afterwards, that should be followed by 2 dash. Just don't ask what should be its length. Just approximately draw the lines. Okay. Just draw the flat faces perpendicular to these lines. As you observe here, the flat face is perpendicular to the axis. Likewise, for each and every line, suppose this line which is drawn from, let us assume this as 0, 0, 1, the line which is drawn from 0, 1, on that line you have already marked the point 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash. For that particular line, you have to draw the perpendicular line. Perpendicular in the sense the angle should be of 90 degrees. And from 3 dash. From 4 dash, 5 dash, 6. Once again, do the same. That means what, from whichever the point you may consider, if you measure this angle, the angle should be of 90 degrees. All the flat faces should make angle 90 degrees. That means all the flat faces should be perpendicular to the lines which you have drawn. 3, 4. Now what you have to do is, from this 0, that means here, don't ask me what should be the length of the flat lines, these lines. Please take according to your wish. There is no proper length. You cannot say what should be its length. According to your wish, just draw the lines of any length, whichever it is comfortable for you, which looks better in your paper. Now try to join all the lines tangential to this, all the followers. Now let us start from this point. Join all the points tangential to this flat face. Tangential in the sense what? మీరు ఏదైతే ఇవి డ్రా చేశారో ఫ్లాట్ ఫేసెస్, ఆ ఫ్లాట్ ఫేసెస్ ఆ లైన్స్ లోపలికి వెళ్ళకూడదు. అన్ని లైన్స్కి ఏంటి టచ్ అవుతూ టాంజెన్షియల్ ఒక పాయింట్ని టచ్ అవుతూ ప్రతి ఒక్క ఫాలోయర్కి, ప్రతి ఒక్క ఫ్లాట్ ఫేస్కి టచ్ అవుతూ టాంజెన్షియల్గా ఈ జీరోకి జాయిన్ చేయి. జాయిన్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఈ పార్ట్ ఏదైతే ఉందో జస్ట్ డార్కన్ దిస్ వన్ సర్క్యులర్ పోర్షన్. దిస్ ఈస్ వాట్ ది ప్రొఫైల్ ఆఫ్ cam profile for flat face follower. Once again I repeat you, what you have to do is you have to draw the base circle of given radius, and it is to be divided into some number of parts as per given in the question. Here 120 degrees is the rise given, therefore it is to be divided into 120 degrees first portion. Next 30 degrees is the dwell. Next 30, 120 is the return, and remaining 90 degrees is the dwell periods. That means you have to categorize this circle into, divide the circle into some categories: rise, dwell, return, and once again dwell periods. Here rise period is divided into 6 equal parts, therefore this 120 degrees is also to be divided into 6 equal parts. Next dwell period 30 degrees, it has to be kept idle, and return period 120 degrees, once again it is to be divided into 6 equal parts. Next 90 degrees you have to keep it as idle, and with corresponding radiuses 1, 1 dash, 2, 2 dash, you have to mark all the points. From each and every point you have to draw the flat faces, that means perpendicular to these lines. That means perpendicular in the sense the angle should be of 90 degrees of any length. Please underline this, of any length, and afterwards you have to join all the points tangential to all the flat faces. Tangential in the sense what? It should not enter into this line, it has to touch the points on the lines, and you have to join all these points to starting from 0 to 0 here, and remaining portion will be of circle, no? just dot that circle also. Therefore, complete cam profile will be obtained. Completely it will be deferred if you try it with the compass, pencil and all those things. Here on the board, the space is insufficient. In the small board I am trying to convey you. Please go through the audio, not through the video. And please take drafter, pencil, scale and all whatever the instruments you are having, and for the corresponding question, please try to draw with this procedure. I will upload you the question on the WhatsApp. Okay, thank you.